Welcome to PhenoRipper. The first step is to load your data. To do this, click the Load Data button. The Pheno wizard will pop up. Click on the Metadata File button to select your file to import your metadata into PhenoRipper. Ensure that the information is accurate, then press Done. Here, you choose a strategy for sampling a representative subset of your data. By default, you can choose to randomly sample across your dataset. We could bias this default behavior by telling PhenoRipper which sets of images could be considered as replicates. In our case, all images with the same drug metadata could be considered as replicates, so we could avoid redundant sampling. But here, we will sample equally across all of our data. Click Done when you've decided how you want to sample. Wait for PhenoRipper to finish calculating some parameters, and when it is done, click OK. The next step will be to define your parameters. Click on Set Parameters. A new window will pop up, allowing you to visually set the two main parameters, threshold intensity and block size. On top of the display image is the scroll bar, which allows you to change the threshold intensity. The gray portions are the foreground and will be used in the analysis. Pick a threshold intensity where your cells are gray and your background is black. The color and intensity of each channel can be adjusted by clicking the Adjust button. This allows you to easily visualize your image and change how each channel appears. The other main parameter is block size. To visualize your block size, click on the checkbox. You can adjust the size of the blocks. A good size will have approximately 20 blocks per cell. When you are satisfied with your parameters, click Done. Now you're ready to analyze your data. Click on the PhenoRip button to proceed. You can monitor the progression of the analysis on the bottom left. This process will take approximately 20 minutes. Once the analysis is complete, you can move on to browse your data. Click the PhenoBrowser button. The PhenoBrowser interface allows us to visually explore how changes in phenotype space correspond to changes in cellular images. Here, the data is displayed in a 3D MDS plot, with each point representing an image. Let's first remove the labels, using the Data Display menu. In the Data Processing menu, we can discard our empty frames. This will remove the frames that don't have foreground pixels and are not used in analysis, and will replot the MDS. You can also change how to color your points from the Data Display menu. Instead of drug, we can color the points by drug mechanism of action. Now, we can easily separation between the drug classes. We can also easily identify outliers in our data. When you find a bad image, click the Discard Frame button, then click Yes. This image will be blacklisted, so the next time you plot the MDS, it won't be included. You can replot the MDS from the Data Processing menu. If you click the rotatable box, you can rotate the image to find the best angle of view. We can change the grouping of our points from the data processing menu. Instead of no grouping, we can group the points by drug. Then we can display the label on the data display menu. To see how the points are colored, you can click the Show Legend button. To browse your image data, uncheck the rotatable box, then click one of your points. A representative image opens in the top right section. You can scan through other images with the left and right arrows. If you highlight point 2 and click another point on your plot, a representative image from that point will open in the bottom right section. The bottom left section will show a bar plot displaying the 5 most discriminative block types for comparing your 2 points. When comparing the images, you can see where the discriminating superblocks are in your images. Click the Blocks in Image button to do this. The superblocks are numbered from left to right. Here we can see that superblock 1 is mainly in the nicotazole image, while superblock 5 is mainly in the aldosterone group. Finally, you can look at all the superblocks across all your different training groups. To do this, launch the clustergram from the clustergram menu. Here, you can see how your different groups compare to one another based on the enrichment of superblocks in the images. That's all. I hope this tutorial helps. Thanks for watching.